If you check the New Testament, you will see that there is hardly anything there about the gathering of Yasharal, the gathering of the people of the Most High in the end times. Hardly any details of how the people will be gathered, where they will be gathered, when they will be gathered. Likewise, we have to understand how the New Testament came about. If you look at most of the things in the New Testament, they are explanations of the Old Testament, things that happened in the New Testament, how the covenants, for example, that's why it's called the New Testament, the New Covenant, how the covenants manifest themselves in the modern time. And these manifestations were given through Yahushua HaMashiach to the apostles to come and give to the nation, to come and give to the people. And so, once again, we now know that we are at the end time when his people are to be gathered. And there is nothing in the New Testament about it. So, how will we get the understanding? How will we get the understanding? We will receive the understanding once again through revelations. We are at a very important time in our history as a nation of people, the children of Yasharal, and by and large the world. Because what happened at the time of the apostles is going to repeat itself again. The Most High is going to choose people through whom he is going to give revelations of the mystery of the gathering of his people. And it was only recently that I personally have realized this. It just dawned on me what is happening to us today as we are being given revelations to go to South Africa to be gathered and giving revelations that this is the place of gathering. And let's go to Ephesians 3:3. We're going to show you what is happening again at this time. What happened then? Ephesians 3:3. Starting at 1. Ephesians 3:1. For this cause I, Shaul, the prisoner of Yahushua HaMashiach, for you Gentiles, if ye have heard of the dispensation of the favor of Alua, which is given me to you, ward, how that by revelation he made known unto me the mystery, as I wrote afore in few words, whereby when ye read ye may understand my knowledge in the mystery of Hamashiach, which in other ages was not made known unto the sons of men, as it is now revealed unto his holy apostles and prophets by the Ruach, that the Gentiles should be fellow heirs and of the same body, and partakers of his promise in Yahushua HaMashiach by the gospel. Now what is he saying here? This mystery of the Gentiles being fellow heirs was not revealed to the prophets of old. In verse 5 it says, which in other ages was not made known unto the sons of men, as it is now revealed unto his holy apostles and prophets by the Ruach. So through his Ruach, he reveals unto us the mystery written in the Old Testament. So now we get the New Testament that is written based on the revelation of these mysteries that were revealed by or through the Ruach. That is what is happening today, people, and this is what is going to happen today. There is no scripture that shows us exactly in the New Testament how the Old Testament prophecies of the gathering of his people will take place. When they will be gathered, where they will be gathered, how they will be gathered, who will gather them, whatever. This is not given in detail in the it is given in detail in the Old Testament, sorry, but the manifestation, how it will be manifested today, is not given. And that is why we are talking about when we speak about revelation. Because like for us here at Just a Word, being given revelation of what is to come regarding the gathering, people are trying to validate it saying it is not scriptural. But we're going to show you. And this is the same thing that is happening today. This is why you have a whole lot of Old Testament only people. Because the manifestation that is in the New Testament does not satisfy them. They want it to play out exactly as it is said in the Old Testament. And that is not how the Most High does it. He manifests it through the Ruach, the mystery, to his apostles and to his prophets. Okay? So, another important thing we need to talk about is that with revelations come confirmations. So, the Most High works, it says, in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, a matter is confirmed. The Most High does not change. That is the same way he works. So he gives confirmation of his revelation as an evaluation of the validity of the revelation. So the revelation is made valid through the movement of his Ruach. And this is done by confirming. If we go to 1 Corinthians 2, verses 9 to 14, we get an understanding of what we are talking about here. 1 Corinthians 2, verse 9. But as it is written, eye hath not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which Allah hath prepared for them that love him. But Allah hath revealed them unto us by his Ruach, by his Spirit. For the Ruach searcheth all things, yea, the deep things of Allah. So the mysteries of today, the mystery of how we will be gathered, the mystery of why we are here, the mystery of why the Most High is giving us these dreams to go to South Africa, it is revealed unto us by his Ruach. Yes? For the Ruach searcheth all things, yea, the deep things of Allah. For what man knoweth the things of a man, save the spirit of man which is in him? Even so, the things of Allah knoweth no man, but the Ruach of Allah. So only the Ruach of Allah can show us and tell us how we will be gathered, where we will be gathered, how, when, why, whatever with our gathering. Only the Ruach of Allah can tell us that. But now we have received not the spirit or the Ruach of the world, but the Ruach which is of Allah, that we might know the things that are freely given to us of Allah. So to know and understand how we will be gathered in this end time, the Most High has given us of his Ruach. Which things also we speak, verse 13, which things also we speak, not in the words which man's wisdom teacheth, but which Ruach HaKadosh teacheth, comparing spiritual things with spiritual. This is how the Most High gives us revelation, people. He makes us compare spiritual things with spiritual. So you will be given a revelation, you will be given a dream, a vision. Yes? Some revelation you will be given. And then he will compare it with spiritual things, meaning he will present confirmations upon confirmation, comparing spiritual things with spiritual. But verse 14 says, but the natural man receiveth not the things of the Ruach of Allah, for they are foolishness unto him, neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. Neither can you know them, because they are spiritually discerned. But he that is spiritual judgeth all things, yet he is judged of no man. So the one who is spiritual, who is going according to the leading of the Most High, who is getting the revelations from the Most High, will judge all things, but is judged of no man. And why is he judged of no man? Because he is being led by the Ruach of Yahuwah, which supersedes that Ruach that is in us. Yes? For who hath known the mind of Yahuwah that he may instruct him? But we have the mind of Hamashiach. And remember, it says the Ruach of Hamashiach is the Ruach of prophecy. Yeah? And the Messiah will show you things to come. So with things to come that are being shown, it is a Ruach of Hamashiach that is in us, that is leading us to understand the mysteries. So many people cannot understand this. But guess what? We have been given a dream. And we have been speaking so much about the dream, not one dream, dreams in our group. Confirmation upon confirmation. From our Ak, Shamuel came and told us that Yahuwah said we should move to South Africa. From that came, one dream came upon another, upon another, upon another. Confirmation upon confirmation, upon confirmation. So for example, I had a dream with an arrow pointing to a place called Willow Dean. And we know on research that Willow Dean is in South Africa. Yes? And then coming to South Africa. And then walking out on the road and just going around the corner. And when I went around the corner, willow trees up on top of willow trees there. Confirmation of the willow tree. And then, when I looked up on the sign, I saw the name of the street on which the willows are. It's called Valley Road. Now, the suffix "dean" in willow means valley. So we have the willows and we have the valley. Valley Road, Willow Dean. Confirmation that this is where the Most High is telling us to come. Yes? And then I did a video on it. And then after I posted the confirmation video about Willow and Valley Road, our sister Naomi, who is here with us, I have here with me Naomi, and today we are going to speak about Sauchiehall Street because it has come up as a confirmation of the dreams that we have been getting about the willow. So, Naomi, tell me something about this Sauchiehall Street. Where is it?
So Sauchiehall Street is the second largest street in Glasgow, Scotland. I lived at this street about 10 years ago now while I was studying university. And it recently has popped up again. Yeah.
All right. So, what should we know about this Sauchiehall Street?
Well, after watching your video the other day regarding the valley and the willows, I'd recently had a look at Sauchiehall Street and it was linked to the willow tree. And then once I saw the valley link, I did another search and wouldn't you know it, yeah, there's another link with Sauchiehall Street as well.
All right, so we are going to show you the importance of Sauchiehall Street. You will be surprised as to how perfectly everything fits in as we continue showing the revelation and the confirmations of the Most High, of the willow and the valley and everything that has to do with the call to gather in the nation they call South Africa, all right? She says, you have to see this, and she says, I'll send it to you. And she sent it to me by my WhatsApp. And here it is. It says, Sauchiehall Street, a bit of a tongue twister for non-Scots. Sauchiehall Street is actually a corruption of the Scots word Sauchiehall. Haw means a meadow or valley located by the side of a river, and Sauchi refers to the willow trees that grew there. So Sauchiehall roughly translates to Willow Valley. People, you cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. This is again confirmation. This is what we are saying. Revelation comes with confirmation. The revelation is confirmed by confirmations. Witness. In the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, a matter is confirmed. And here is how it works. When there's a revelation, it is to bring out how a scripture will be manifested. So the revelation might look different from the original scripture. So when it speaks about, for example, it speaks about Hamashiach in the Old Testament, and we have the prophecies of the Hamashiach. When he is manifested, it does not seem or appear to be exactly how they spoke in the Old Testament. Likewise, the mystery that Shaul spoke about, that the Gentiles will be fellow heirs, It is not spoken about plainly in the Old Testament, but manifested differently. So you need revelations to show how this manifestation will come about. Likewise, our gathering. There was not stipulated in the Old Testament plainly the exact place where we will be gathered, how we will be gathered, who will lead us, who will guide us, um, when it will come through, where they will take us, where the wilderness will be, where it is not stated there. But guess what? The Most High is going to reveal them to us through revelation. And that is what is happening today, people. We are a part of a beautiful thing that is happening right now. We don't exalt ourselves up to call ourselves apostles, call ourselves prophets, but we see before our very eyes and we humbly accept it that the Most High is giving us revelations to show how he will gather his people in the end time. This that Naomi sent to me, this is because you see where the the valley road is right out the road there. Ha means a meadow or valley located by the side of a river, and Saki refers to the willow trees that grew there. So Saki Hall roughly translates to Willow Valley. Right where the willows are out on the road there is a river right by the road. And then there are the willow trees. Okay, so we're right here at Valley Road, as you can see. You got it? Valley Road. So we are testing Saki Hall Street. And we know Saki Hall Street means a meadow with willow trees by the river. So this is your meadow. This is your willow tree. And right over here, we have your river. Alright? So this was Naomi's Saki Hall Street that she lived on in Glasgow 10 years ago. And here it is manifested right now. You cannot make this up, people. This is confirmation. Revelation and confirmation. Alright? This is confirmation. And if you cannot see these things, then it means that you are the natural man. These are spiritual things. And if you are rejecting these things, you are the natural man. Any man must look on this and say, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Brother Kazak got that dream baby about a month ago. Yes? Naomi lived there 10 years ago. Cannot be so perfectly in line. Yes? These, my people, are what we call revelations. All right? So continue to be here with stay with us on Just a Word as the Most High continues to give us even more and more revelations. We know and we are sure, 100% sure, I'm so sure that the Most High is leading us and revealing things to us. So stay tuned to us. The more is revealed to us, the more we will put out here on Just a Word. All right? So without Emanah, it is impossible to please Alua. So do not let unbelief get you down. All right? Do not let unbelief destroy you from before the Most High. It says without emunah, without faith, it is impossible to please him. And now he's giving his revelation, and he is giving us so many confirmations. Please, do not doubt. Believe in what the Most High is doing as he is gathering his people, showing us where he's gathering his people, and he's giving us more detail about this gathering. So stay tuned with us here on Just a Word as we continue to put out videos to show you the things that are being revealed unto us so that you, they can also be revealed to you. The mystery is being revealed. The mystery of the gathering of his people in the end time is being revealed, and we are partakers of it. Don't know why he chose us to do this, but all praise is due to the Most High. All right? Please like, share, subscribe to our channel, and comment. Comments are welcome. All right? Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for even more and more and more revelations as they are given to us by the Most High. All right? Shalom.